For a memorable shopping experience, you have to come to Bicester Village.
These look perfect. They are such a good length.
They have over 150 designer fashion and lifestyle boutiques, and I've never been anywhere quite like it.
This is going to be very tempting.
From personal shopping consultants to hands-free shopping, yes, they carry your bags for you, so chic. It's a 5-star service.
There are so many savings at Bicester Village. The reduction from the original price is just incredible.
And only an hour on the train from London. The next time I visit, I'm definitely trying out their personal shopping packages.
I feel so glamorous just slipping into these. I think I'll take them.
To enter a prize draw to win £500 worth of shopping at Bicester Village, follow the link in the description. T's and C's apply.
Thank you so much.
You haven't yet had Madonna.
No. She called me a troublemaking queen.
You have had some extraordinary guests on Watch What Happens Live.
True.
You've had some of your heroes. You've had Cher, you've had Mariah Carey, you've had Oprah.
Yeah.
You haven't yet had Madonna.
No. Hopefully at some point before we wrap it up, she will do it. She called me a troublemaking queen. The problem is that a lot of people have slagged Madonna off on my show. And because of that, it gets picked up. Patti LuPone said something bad about her, and it was picked up worldwide. And so I think she sees me sitting there with the guest, and I'm guilty by association. So I wound up, after she called me a troublemaking queen, we do have each other's numbers, and I texted her and I said, I love you so much. And she said, you have a funny way of showing it. And I go, and so I called my booker, and I basically had overnight, I had my team put together a comp reel of like 5 minutes of me kissing Madonna's ass on my show, just saying positive things. And I sent it to her and I said, this is the stuff that doesn't get reported on. And I think it landed very positive. She was like, oh my God, that's so nice. Let's keep the positivity going, whatever. So who knows? Maybe she'll do it. If she doesn't, it's fine because she's Madonna. So she can do whatever the hell
But
she
she's been
wants.
to a party in your apartment.
She has.
Yeah.
Listen, I'll take what I can get. I don't care.
I think there's something very beautiful about that, about her showing her vulnerability, that she does actually care
Yeah.
what people say about her. You wouldn't
Me
expect
too. You
Madonna.
wouldn't.
Yeah. Now, the other thing that I know from reading your books and that concerns me is that you don't get enough sleep.
I know. Yes, I don't. I got 8 hours last night, though, in London.
Oh, great. Maybe the key is jet lag.
And not having my children here.
Okay.
I mean, when my kids aren't around, my son wakes me up at ungodly hours still. He's 5.5. And so it will happen. It will happen.
But even before you had children...
Oh, well, I mean, I got no sleep for a different reason then.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just burning the candle at both ends, like a psycho.
Do you find it difficult to calm down after live TV?
No. I now, as a dad, I don't drink that much when we're live anymore. So my studio is so close. We're often live at 10 o'clock, do the show from 10 to 10:30, do an after show for 6 minutes. I am in the car. I am in bed, makeup off by 10:48.
Mm-hmm.
Lights off at 11 to bed.
Okay.
So
you used to love having a 2-hour massage after.
I know. I did get a massage the night before I left for London.
I love that it's 2 hours. It's so chic.
My guy really goes deep, and he's amazing.
Final thing that I want to ask you on this failure is, again, about being gay, that you have had people come up to you saying,
Yes.
I watch you with my son, and it led to us having a conversation about his sexual identity that we would never have had before. How much does that mean to you?
Huge. Everything. It means absolutely everything to me. I mean, at this point, it also... Someone came up to me yesterday in Marylebone and said...
Thank you. Correctly done.
Oh, good. Okay, I was waiting after I
How
said it.
do you say
I was like,
the Scottish capital?
Glasgow?
No, a different one. The other one.
Edinburgh.
No, Edinburgh.
Edinburgh.
Yeah.
Edinburgh.
Okay. Anyway, sorry.
Okay, I was close,
You
I
were
think.
close.
But someone came up to me and she was like, I've grown up on the Housewives. And I was like, how old are you?
Mm-hmm.
And she said, I think she was 28. So then I did the math and I was like, oh, okay. She really has.
Mm.
So it makes me feel a little old, but it makes me feel very good. And it was John Mayer who said that I'm gay best friend to a lot of people. And when he said that, I almost started crying. It meant so much to me. It was very impactful. And especially since when I was growing up, there were just not a lot of gay people on TV. It was just not, was nothing to aspire to, trust me.
You mentioned John Mayer. He is a very good friend of
Yeah.
yours, as is Anderson Cooper,
Yeah.
as is Sarah Jessica Parker. You are renowned for being a friend, not only on screen
Yes.
to so many of us who haven't met you, but in real life. And in one of your books, I think it was the Andy Cohen diaries, you wrote, "I use my friends and job to replace a relationship."
Wow, you're on it. Well, I think the thing about it is that the people that I have met and fallen in love with, and I've been in love 2.5 times, I'm gonna say, they were people who I very quickly into meeting them was like, ooh, this person is a special person. I want to talk to this person more. I also was physically attracted to that. It was like, so I've known when I've met people, perfect storm, you know. And so I kind of am waiting for that person now to drop on my lap or into my view. And I know that I'm open enough to it. But I think the standard by which I judge people, because I go on dates and I'm sitting there and I'm thinking, I'd rather be at dinner with my friend Jackie, who I've known, who I just spoke to, who's my son's godmother, who I grew up with, and who I'm still very close with. I just had tea with a friend that I grew up with in St. Louis we were born 3 days apart from each other, who happens to be here in town. So my friends are all really old friends. And even the group of famous people you mentioned, I've known Anderson 30 years. I've known Sarah Jessica 25 years. I've known Mayer 15 years. So these are people that have really been in my life for a long time. And I think that when I say that I'm replacing my relationships with them, I think also then I may have been replacing like a family with them. I mean, your friends are your family, whatever. But now that I have kids, I feel so much more grounded in my life and my future. I used to wake up in the middle of the night kind of paranoid about where things were heading because I thought this is I don't know if I thought it was unsustainable, but I just thought this isn't everything, being a talk show host and fame and whatever it is. I was cognizant enough to know that this wasn't enough to go all in on because that's going to go away. And then what?
Thank you for watching. Make sure to check out the full episode of How to Fail on your preferred podcast platform, and also be sure to follow us on social media for the latest updates.